Phil, your days are done. We know that you've been committing tax fraud, and we are going to get you. Ha ha ha. Now, based on everything that's been going on, okay, I have a few things to propose. We already made some changes already to the way that things are going to go around here this morning on the Level 1 podcast, but I already had an idea. It's just kind of a weird coincidence. I had this idea already of how I wanted to change some stuff. And then as I was having that idea, actually one of my moderators contacted me with almost the identical idea. Okay. So here's what I think I would like to do. Okay. I think moving forward, we're not going to be doing any kind of a streak, because the streak basically makes it that every single stream is about hitting a financial goal. No shit, Sherlock. And not to say that it wouldn't be great if we did. Okay. It sure would be great if we kept hitting goals, all right? But I don't think that it's going to be viable or feasible to hit it every single stream at this point. There's going to be streams that are going to be slower because it's a game that didn't catch on, or people just can't show up. You know, like last night's politics stream, the regulars who usually watch me on Kick couldn't attend that stream, and therefore it was a slow financial stream, so it shouldn't be about that, all right? I think this is what we should do right now. All right, are you ready? So here it is. Starting tonight, there's no such thing as a streak, but there is a goals hit total, okay? The way it will work is, if you contribute to a stream in any way, it counts towards the King's tax goal of $150. That's the goal, is $150 every stream. I know I'm not going to get it every stream, okay? But if I do hit it, we add 1 to the total. If I happen to double it, let's say I make $300 in a stream, we'll add 2. If I happen to triple it, we'll add 3. So every single stream, if we hit $150, we'll go ahead and add a number to the total, okay? But there's no pressure, there's no ongoing streak to have to hit. Now you might say, well, if there's no streak, then what's the incentive? We will do tiered rewards based on the number of goals that are hit in a row. So for example, if we get 10 not in a row, cumulatively. They don't have to be in a row. That's the difference now. They don't have to be in a row. So let's say I get 10 goals hit. We do a DSP tries it. We get 20 goals hit. We do the next DSP tries it. It's every 10. Now, maybe what we do is every 25 or 50, we do something even more special. What would it be? I don't know yet. That's something to discuss. Now, also, what I talked about in regards to this morning's announcement, I said, what we could do is when we hit 100 cumulative goals hit, then I would do a playthrough of Stellar Blade. Because originally it was going to be 276. And everyone was like, we'll never hit that. And then we hit 95 and then it ended. So we were actually on a good trend. Like we made more than a third of the way there and then it ended, right? In regards to, this ongoing goal, there's no way I think we're ever going to be hitting 276 straight streams of anything. So I think saying, hey, once we hit the 100 cumulative, not streak, this is not a streak at all. This is just cumulative. We hit 100 streams where I've hit the goal of $150, then we'll do a Stellar Blade playthrough. That's all it is. It's green. But I'm going to also be honest here. This makes me worry that since there's no pressure to hit anything at any accelerated rate, that we might have entire ongoing streams, tears of not hitting goals at all. As I've explained to you guys, my life has changed dramatically for the better in the last 4 to 5 months because of you guys supporting me so much and us hitting goals. That's how I afforded to do so much in my house, including a new washer dryer, including new fans and lighting systems, including redoing my bathroom, including, I keep going because I showed you guys so much, right? All these things that we did. There's actually other things we did too that I didn't even show you guys. I'm nervous, with all of this happening. And now, even case in point, tomorrow I get to take an extra day off this week because I've made so much that I can take time off from streaming to spend with my wife, which is what I wanted all along. I said, this is my long-term plan to be able to do so well that I can take more time off, okay? 6 days a week, I'm live streaming here to pay my bills. If I don't live stream for several days at a time, I lose money. I've got to play games that people will support, but it will honestly free things up more so that there are nights that it's not, oh my God, ultimate pressure that we have to hit the goal for tonight. It won't be like that anymore. And you won't have dumbass trolls coming in here freaking out about the streak is going to end because there's no streak. It doesn't exist. So I think this works for everyone. Okay. Number one, it's no massive pressure to constantly be saying, hey, please contribute, hit the streak. Please contribute, hit the streak. Number two, There's no idiotic reason for trolls to come in here and talk about it or try to derail the stream with it or have celebratory fucking bullshit videos the next day or whatever, because there's no streak. So I would hope this would take pressure off. All right. I guess we're going to see. I think this makes sense, but at the same time, it might not. This could literally be shooting myself in the foot, because if I don't ever hit the goals now, you know, we'll basically be going right back to where we started. All right. Which is basically living stream to stream, wondering if I can afford everything I want to do in a week, you know, and I don't want that to happen. We're not there yet. Don't worry. We're not there yet. But for example, the last 2 streams, I only raised $60 a stream versus the $150 that I was making previously. So already think about that dip of income in one day. I don't want that to become a major. So let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. Hopefully these changes are productive and work. I'm doing this based off of your feedback. So many people telling me we don't want every single stream that we attend to now be about this streak. That it's too bothersome. It's annoying. We want to have fun, enjoying games. We want to have nights when it's not about raising $150 and we can still have a good time together. Me too. Me too. I don't want to just have every night be about hitting $150. But when we hit it, it'd be nice. Right? Oh my God. Guess what? We hit it tonight. We add to the streak reward. Now we're closer to a reward. We're closer to a DSP tries it. We're closer to whatever the middle reward will be. We're closer to playing Stellar Blade. Get it? Was very tight financially and in a big bad situation. It was. Okay? I was in a point where I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to get out of this. And then all of a sudden, starting in August, there was a huge turnaround. And I started seeing more positivity, more viewership, increase in attention and positivity thrown towards me, and tons of extra support. My life changed for the better. I don't want to go back to where I was. You understand? I don't. That's the worst thing for me and my family, to feel like we had a glimmer of hope and we had a few months of of better times, and we're just getting to the point where I could spend more time with my wife, and now the rug gets pulled out from under me. What did I do? Nothing.
This plays into why Phil is labeled as an e-beggar, a person that petitions, guilts, or even demands donations from their audience.
I would have done nothing but bust my ass and work hard and try to get this to keep going. You understand? I've been working right now. Phil, can you update your schedule better? Phil, you got a new program to do this on your stream. Phil, do this. I don't have time. I haven't even had time to clip the clips from last night's politics show. I've only done 3 out of like the 7 I want to make. I got to try to cram that in after this stream. I'm already overworked and I need more time to relax and unwind and spend time with my family. It's what I've wanted for years and years. I haven't had it. And now here it is. It's within reach. It's literally right here within reach. Okay? So I hope that we can get something going, get things back to a level that people are enjoying, and they don't feel like every single night it's about hitting the goals, hitting the goals, hitting the goals, because I don't want it to be like that. At the same time, I hope that what people are saying is true, because here's what people are saying. If you don't just talk about it constantly, it will come to you naturally. So let's find out. Let's find out if that's the case. We have a couple contributions to shout out before we begin with Bloodborne tonight. From Ether, you need to tell us when you're doing the politics show, otherwise I assume you're not streaming when you're not on YouTube. I have a schedule that I put out every single night that's pinned both to my X account and the tab of my YouTube channel. I have a podcast that I do every day where I tell you my schedule. There's at least 3 opportunities a day for you to know when I'm doing stuff. This is a complaint that doesn't make sense. So that's what we're doing. Like right now, it's kind of sad. I just said this on X when I posted this up. There is no streak. What we're doing now is we are counting the number of times that we hit the goal. And when we hit 10, we do a DSP tries it. When we hit 20, we do a DSP tries it. Basically, every 10 goals, we're going to do a DSP tries it. Then we're going to try to figure out what could be the big rewards at like maybe 25 or 50. And then at 100, I'm going to do a full playthrough of Stellar Blade. Okay? So there's no pressure at any time because there's no streak to end. Oh no, the streak ended. There's no streak to end. Okay? This is what people have seemed to want. So that's the way we're going for it. Okay? All right. So are we ready to begin? Have I covered everything? I hope so. I hope I've explained everything. And what I'll do is I'll talk about this in the daily wrap. We'll talk about this on the podcast. We'll get everyone the knowledge out there of how things are changing and are different. Okay? Cool.